It's time for more Armada. Huh. Alright, well, as the unofficial greatest toy reviewer that ever lived, I think I can handle this in a refined manner. It's Flatline. So this is Armada Red Alert, but black and red. And boy, do they look good. Oh, and they have a new head sculpt. So, canonically, Flatline comes from the IDW comics, which themselves adapted an unused movie design. So we've got a movie verse crossing over to the IDW, crossing over to Armada, crossing over into the current generation of Transformers. I'm just happy it happened at all. Because damn, he looks good. Like if MGO's mascot had a rope. No, I'm not gonna use that bit. Let's get a size comparison with somebody's least favorite toy. And you can see, I'm not sure if they have the same paint budget, but like, there's a lot of different paint apps. They eschewed the silver on the bumper for translucent headlights. A silver belly button for some reason. He decided to get a belly button tattoo. And like blazing insignias on his shins. They're not insignias, but yeah. And a aforementioned new head sculpt, which looks incredibly generic. Faceplate, sort of sleek helmet with cheek vents. But very nice light piping. I'm glad that's still here. He's got new silver toes. That's something. Canonically, he's just apparently a Decepticon medic. It's the purple badge, but he takes the Hippocratic Oath very seriously to the point where he would heal anybody he comes across, Autobot or Decepticon, it doesn't matter. He cares about health and then crushing Autobots, I guess, in that order. So he does everything Ratchet did. That wasn't Ratchet. He does everything Red Alert does. So ball-jointed neck, universal shoulders, but somehow a few things on this guy are tighter, like not to a good degree. Like you have the backwards, you can go all the way out. I'm just keeping them here to differentiate from RoboCop. Bicep swivel. But yeah, the double jointed elbow. It's quite stiffer. Wrist joint. I think it's also... It hasn't broken in yet. Waist joint and the backwards, the bend. Hips. Universal. Thigh swivel. The knee. The knee. Come on, you can go. The ankle, forward and backwards, hinge. We've seen this all. The mid-calf joint. So it's all here. It's all good. And I think this uniform black and red does look better in certain ways than Red Alert's blue and white. Like, this is about as generic an evil repaint as you can get. Call it the Nemesis Prime, whatever, but I still think it works. I still think it looks good. Like, come on. Black and red can almost never look bad. And so we have the other things that Red Alert could do. The flip over cannon. The removable hand, but it's actually a hand. Instead of just missing a piece altogether, you actually got a second hand. Clap. Clap like mad. And you have Red Alert's handy weapons. And they're translucent red, the same as they were, but they've actually been painted silver. So I guess now we know the budget from the weapons went to the front of Red Alert's bumper. And instead of using them as actual like handheld weapons or plugging them into the gun, the package dictates you plug them in to the pegs on his back. So if you fold the gun back away, plug it into his hand, and you take the other one that's in the other leg. If I can get it, there we go. Red Alert's guns or accessories have the same ports and peg system. It's just not a feature on him that you would normally use because, well, he's not known for doing this. He's known for doing the hand thing. No, I didn't mean giving hand jobs randomly on the street. Why would you think that? Now you're thinking about it because I said it. And in the backpack is the other little prong thing. There we go. Yeah, the elbow joints are harder, take more effort than it does to remove the gun from his hand. So there is Flatline completely tooled out, looking as good as he can, which in fairness is pretty good. So we can go to alt mode. I'm going to put this away in the backpack. We're going to put the gun away. Oh, and you can flip the little one over the top to make it asymmetrical, I guess, but we're going to leave those there. Plug the gun back in. Please plug the gun back in, thank you. Plug this back in. Fold in the heels. Fold the foot up. That calf joint we're going to use. Come to the backpack. Fold it out. Let's tuck this little thing back in place. How far does it go? Yeah. That's good enough. Come to the arms. Make sure they're hinged like that. Fold them back. Yeah. The arms are going to plug together. Let's tuck the head away. There we go. Oh, I had the panel there. Pull that panel out. Why won't your head tuck in? Get this out of order. Tuck in. Why? Do you have to be so precise? Yes. And we're going to fold the legs into the back. And there you go. One stealth ambulance. I don't know if it's actually stealthy, but this reminds me of one of the Sector 7 cars from the movie. That seems appropriate. They would be like, yeah, that makes sense. And they certainly didn't skip out on some things on this redeco, but they did on other things, like the light bar doesn't have the little bit of gray. They changed the color of that hood piece from blue, which makes sense, and they painted in those little red lines. I mean, okay. And instead of the symbol, it's an EKG line. Is that how the patient is that how the patient they're currently treating is doing? Also, I don't know. Is that just the standard everyone uses, like a generic EKG? We don't know what it actually, like, if it's good or not. We just use that as like a go-to in TV and movies. Because it's like beep, beep, beep. Kinda. But now you have an attack mode with the two little handheld things sticking out the top there. And if you want, you could take the other one and plug it right here as a makeshift radio antenna, I guess. That'd be the only thing it was useful for. So, besides rolling well and actually having painted rims, one up on Red Alert, let's compare him to Red Alert. Here they are side by side, and yeah, it's a night and day. But also you can tell just where the paint apps went. Like the stripe on Red Alert is gone, but there is an unfortunate paint scuff there out of the box. Yeah. Red Alert is missing the paint on the rims. He doesn't have paint on the back. Interesting place to put the vents. Like, his silver budget got moved around, certainly. I don't know if he has more silver paint, if this has more silver paint than these bits, but they definitely put it to different use. And I'd say the little hood vent blends in better on Lifeline than Flatline than Red Alert, but like, Red Alert is iconic, this version of him. Because not growing up with the G1, there was no Red Alert until this guy, like Unicron Trilogy. I don't believe Red Alert was in RID, or if he was, he might have been one of the minicons. Not the minicons, the RID spy changers. He might have been a spy changer. And there was no Ratchet. Like, the Maximals and Predacons didn't have healing, like, characters that were medics. They had their ships heal them, basically, in the Star Wars-y non-back-to tanks. And then RID did have, I think, a medic character, but I think it was like a Nurse Joy kind of character. not a robot. Maybe I'm misremembering, but yeah, this is like the first time I could remember like this kind of character. So, Red Alert, and I think this black repaint does justice. If you don't evidently care about Red Alert, or you just want to complain that old toys were better, you're not a G1er. I don't know what you are, but you're something. Then perhaps you'll go for Flatline. If the black and red is more your vibe, this is a very solid toy. Mind you, it doesn't have the electronic springy blah 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 blah. But it is a solid modern figure, very fun figure, in a very cool color scheme. So, until next time, I think I'm gonna flatline.
Power off.